Hello all, this is James Johnson, aka Sulfurblade, and I am back here with another video in regards to the Steam library. It's been, we're on what, 3 days now since the new Steam library has gone into effect. And I'm kind of confused. Actually, I'm quite confused about the lack of coverage about the Steam library on YouTube or in general. The only coverage I've seen is from quote-unquote traditional media sources. And those media sources, of course, give it a shining, glowing review, even though nobody likes it. And that's another thing that I'm also starting to wonder about is, does everyone dislike it? I know there's a few people that like it. I've seen their sentiments expressed here and there. But are we the majority? Am I part of the majority? Am I part of the group that really dislikes this new Steam library? And why am I questioning that? Because it seems strange that nobody else is talking about this. But at the same time, I can't find anything that really disproves that I'm not in the majority. Everything I look at makes me believe I must be in the majority. So, yeah. Anyway, that's what I want to do. The point of this video is just basically going to be going in and looking at what has been written about the new Steam library. So if we do a simple search, as I've done here, the top things that we find about it are here. My video, this video that was done a month ago in prelude to this happening. Here's a recent 3 days ago. So this is Leeson, right? Leeson is the guy who's been helping people basically revert back to the original version. He's far and away has the most views on this topic.
Hey guys, this is Leeson. Today I'm going to show you how to downgrade from the latest Steam library UI back to the old one. First off, you want to make sure
he
Steam
has
isn't running.
31.5 thousand views,
the old UI files here.
717 comments
Go to your Steam installation
of
folder,
people basically
files,
instantaneously switching over.
destination.
1.7k likes to 35 dislikes.
It's important to note that
that seems pretty overwhelming, but then again, this is a thread that's purposely designed for those of us like us who want to switch over. So, of course, that thread is going to be extremely one-sided towards the people that dislike the change. So let's keep going down here. Okay, why I hate the new Steam library. 40 views, small YouTuber, like me, though only 40 views, but still this is not a positive review. Okay, this has nothing to do with what we're looking at. How to bring back the old looking Steam library. So another person kind of like Leeson who's attempting to help people revert their Steam library. A new Steam library custom animated artwork, how to use it. Okay. Let's open that just for the heck of it. And once we get through the commercial, that is.
Hi and welcome. In today's video, I'll show you some animated custom artworks a new Steam library and how to use them. Today's video is sponsored by Forest.bet. They provide best betting odds and lowest margins in the market. They're giving away €5 free for the first 1,000 users, so hurry up and make an account. Use code AVI for more bonus. Make sure to read the policies
it's tragic.
and betting rules.
I hate the new library.
User must be above 18 to register, and you're only allowed to make one account per person.
I mean, they give enough time for feedback, suggestions, and beta.
You can claim your €5
I know,
free.
but still, why?
You can also play games like Roulette and Crash. Have fun.
So this is a this has nothing to do with the topic we're on, but still, it does have a dissenter commenting in the comments. Valve update and Steam library. I already know what this one is. This is there's nothing positive about this review. It's pretty much the user hates it. And so again, upvoting for a person that does not like the new library. Overwhelmingly 20-3. New Steam library, UI first impressions. So yeah, we've got comments saying it's bad. This is 5 downvotes, so I'm guessing this person is trying to say that he likes it.
Yeah, I'm digging it. I think it's pretty sweet. Did it change for the store too?
Okay, he's digging it.
Let's find out.
So there are people in the world that actually like it, and you know, that's to be expected, I suppose, but we've got a 0 to 5 vote here, which is making me wonder just how where's all the positive opinions? Let's find Steam library. It must be trending on Twitter, right? No, I should get out of the YouTube view here. That update dialog. This library looks awful. I'm so glad other people feel the same way. Not very impressed at all. Better than the old layout. I would like to have an option to use the older one. How to revert. I prefer the old one. So much wasted screen real estate, but I guess that's the trend these days. I disagree. The old layout was much simpler. Somebody who says that he thinks it looks fine. Wait, for the ones that don't, it's an eyesore. Okay, so he's giving two sides of the coin here. Somebody who somebody who actually likes it. I'm taking it. Horrible Epic copy. Nah, Epic is way slower and clunkier. Option to use old design, please. This is absurd. I'm making petition out of this. We want the old Steam, not the Uplay. Wait, they changed it? When did this happen and why? Let me turn off the icons in the library. I mean, if we keep scrolling through here. Oh, I hate this. A huge pile of manure. So, yeah, Twitter seems to be overwhelmingly against it. So let's just go to Steam Library. And we'll pick one of these rock, paper, shotguns. Now, jump to comments. You think letting us just use the list at the side without seeing everything else would have been an obvious choice? I haven't used Steam out of small mode unless I'm using it at the store in years. No idea for how long this trick will continue to work, but it's working now. Thank you very much. Sadly, the setting is not saved. Oh my god, you're right. I just saw your comment and started up Steam, and they removed small mode. Those utter pillocks. So many tiny regressions, so many games. So yeah, overwhelmingly, again, negative reviews of the change in the discussion here in an article that probably is saying nice things. Valve have decided that Halloween is the perfect time to kill off some Steam library, replacing it with a more customizable screen for your games collection. I hope that doesn't come back to haunt us, because I can't handle being chased down a dark alleyway by the angry spirits of the old UI. The old library screen is dead and replaced by a new screen with a number of ways to search and sort your games. The main screen that gathers all the latest updates and more. They've also released Steam's new Remote Play Together beta to everyone as an extra treat. Valve's blog details the changes. Well, let's look at Valve's blog. How can I see what games? I don't like this. It's cluttered. Yes, I really dislike this new interface. I'm not a big fan. 746 pages of it's hot garbage, with a couple people saying they like it. Plenty of people trying to figure out ways to work around it, like open the mini games list through your browser, or reverting it back with Leeson's trick to change the files. The UI is bleeping aids, and everyone who forced it on the public deserves some bleeping aids of their own. I mean, that's pretty harsh, but I don't necessarily disagree with the sentiment. So let's pick another one, huh? Let's go with PC Gamer here. No, not Seymour Gaming. I know one of these had actual. So a lot of these things don't put in the option for people to talk about it. Maybe The Verge? Okay, that's articles actually released about the time that I was looking at this earlier. I know one of these actually had discussions opened up. Well, let's just pick this one. Again, nothing. IGN. I think this was the one. Here we are. It was PC Gamers. So the new library update is total seizure inducing eyesore. I want my old list view back. Why are news sites reporting the massive Why are no news sites reporting the massive backlash against these changes? Just check the Steam Reddit, Steam forums, or anywhere really. See other comments here. You guys are more than willing to pile on if it's Epic, EA, etc. who are screwing up, but when it's Valve, you just pretend everything's fine. You know, you can go back to the old AI, look up Leeson on YouTube. I feel like a Uplay wannabe at least give us the option to revert it to the old layout. Big picture mode is less laggy and resource intensive than the new desktop interface update. This is not an exaggeration. The new library sucks. Stop screwing things up. I mean, so PC Gamer opened up its things, feedback. So it gives the ability to comment, right? Where a lot of those other ones just straight had it closed. But so where there's ability to comment, the comments aren't very good. Am I the only one that feels like I'm not seeing anything positive towards the Steam library? I know amongst the people I actually know in real life, about 2 of them have said anything nice about it. About 6 to 8 of them were like, meh, I really don't care one way or another. But the large majority have just been like, it's awful, terrible. But yet, why am I the only person on TeamSpeak that's saying anything about, or not TeamSpeak, but YouTube? Again, I'm the only real person that has any type of views that is expressing serious dissent here. It just makes me feel strange. Like, why hasn't Mac talked about this at Worth a Buy? Mac is an old salty guy who sometimes doesn't like change. I would think Mac would have jumped all over this. I just get the impression that me and Mac are a lot alike, that he wouldn't like the changes done to Steam. Why hasn't he mentioned it? Heck. But then again, Mac hasn't really said anything in... Where is he? Yeah, 3 days ago was his last video. So Mac has been a bit off the grid, which is unusual for him. But this is what I'm getting at. Because of the lack of anything being said from other sources, it makes me question if I'm crazy. Is it really bad? Or is it just me that thinks it's really bad? Obviously, it's not just me, because, there's all of you that have liked my first video. There's all of you that have replied in the replies, I obviously see tons of people talk about it in the Steam discussion. But then you have the white knights, if you will, the people who are speaking up for it in the Steam discussion, saying Steam's used by 60 million people across the world simultaneously, blah, 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 blah. And, well, there's some truth to that. A lot of people use Steam simultaneously across the world. It does feel like the amount of hatred that I'm seeing online doesn't fit with the amount of people that use Steam. Where are the rest of the dissenting opinions? Or is it because I'm such a small YouTuber? Which is another thing I've wondered. Is it because I have such a small YouTube footprint that I'm not able to gain enough traction to really make this get noticed, like a larger YouTuber might be able to do if they were to jump aboard this topic? But anyway, I don't know. I guess it's just a mystery that we won't know until maybe another larger YouTuber jumps aboard this topic. I've actually messaged a couple of people. Like I sent a message to Jeremy at the Quartering, hoping that maybe he would jump aboard this, because this sounds like his type of topic that he might get himself involved in. But so far nothing there from the Quartering being said, even if it's on the side of, yeah, I like the changes. At least it would start to give me some, I don't know, confirmation that I'm in the minority or the majority. I don't see anybody really. There's a few small YouTubers like myself that have said positive things towards the change, but they've had far more dissenters in their comments, and their videos have not gotten anywhere near the traction that mine has. And then there's always the saying that the minority is vocal and the majority stays silent. And, there is some truth to that. When change comes along, it's usually the people that don't like change that are going to get up in arms about it. And those that really don't care one way or another just are oblivious to what's happening. And is that what's happening? Are the majority of people oblivious to what's happening because they really don't care, because they're not that offended by it? I'm seriously wondering if I am in the minority or majority. So anyway, I guess what I'm getting at in this video is, definitely keep rocking the boat, because whether or not we're in the majority or the minority, I think we're far enough, a large enough group of consumers, most definitely a large enough group of consumers, that there should be a classic mode put in to the Steam UI for us. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that there's at least 50,000 of us out there that are completely, utterly, that really dislike this change. And, if 50,000 is not a small number, and that is plenty big enough of a number to make the changes for us. But we could be a bigger number than that. I don't know. I really don't know if we are 1 million, if we're 5 million, if we're 10 million, if, it's everything I do see online, it seems like we're the majority. Is any of this rambling that I'm going about making any sense? So keep harping on Steam to make the changes. Keep pestering them in the forums. And you know what? Ask other gamers you know. Ask them Do they like the change? Figure out if your friends are just as much against it as you, and then leave a comment down here in this video. I'm really curious. I want to know just how much in the majority or the minority are we? And do you have any ways to prove it? Do you have any more information that backs up where we are in the pecking order? Either way, I want to see information if we're in the minority too. You know, bring that information and put it down in the comments. I want to know once and for all, just for my own sanity, am I in the majority or minority on this topic, etc. So, yeah, I guess that's the extent of what this video is about. Anyway, I'm probably advertised Mac's YouTube page enough here. Suppose we'll go back to my own channel and stare at it. Again, I appreciate those of you who have been new subscribers. I appreciate the support, the comments that you've been leaving on the videos. It's awesome, and hopefully you'll do the same thing with this video. Hopefully you guys will comment, help me figure out, help me try to figure this thing out. You know, if you have any idea why other YouTubers aren't talking about it, if you've got some theories, no matter how wild they might be, please put them down in the comments. I want to hear it all. I think this is a topic that's worth talking about, and I really want to know, are we the crazy minority, or are we the vocal majority, or what? Anyway, I'm James Johnson, aka Sulfurblade. This is my content. Hopefully you're enjoying it. If so, please leave a like and subscribe. And until the next time, all, peace.